making this video while I'm driving because I just had a really fucking shitty morning and I haven't updated you on my endometriosis status since I started birth control. The birth control I had has been suppressing most of my endometriosis, which is great. But on the downside, I'm a fucking psycho bitch. Hormones, extra hormones in my body that I'm not supposed to have, it's insane. Since probably middle school, I've battled depression and anxiety. I was officially diagnosed with depression in high school, but I know I've been dealing with it longer than that. Times in my life when depression was really strong, I turned to alcohol. And I've tried Zoloft, I've tried Xanax, I've tried every freaking pill on the market for depression. I've tried a lot of pills for anxiety, and I don't like the way they make me feel. I don't like being in a fog. I feel like a freaking robot. So even with my ADHD, when I turned 18, I personally chose to not continue taking my medication. It did help me in school. It does help me focus. It does help tame my ADHD characteristics, but at the same time, I think it's what also helped create my insomnia. I've been sleeping, I want to say, a little bit better since I started my lifestyle change, and I've been working out consistently, but there still are some nights where I'm literally up like most of the night in twilight sleep and I'm not getting much rest. But as for taking the hormones to suppress my endometriosis, that is the best option for me right now, because if I have a period, I will be in the ER. It's to that point again. So the solution is no period, no ER. But I feel like the birth control hormones play with my mind. I feel like they tap into my depression feelings and amplify them. I mean, instead of coming home from work and kissing my husband and telling him how much I missed him from the day, I come home and I see his pan from him cooking himself dinner still in the sink from the night before, and I flip the fuck out. And when I say flip the fuck out, I didn't yell at him. I just kind of was like, oh, the dishes aren't done. So what do? Is I eat my dinner, and instead of greeting my husband, I start slamming everything in the kitchen. I start putting away the dishes that were in the dishwasher, angrily. I clean the whole freaking kitchen. Then I take my dogs for a walk to help cool off my steam that is blowing out my ears full throttle. I think that he's so lazy and disrespectful because I'm working my ass. I'm working 50 hours a week trying to pursue my health and fitness dreams, and he gets home at 4. I don't get home till like 9 o'clock, and how dare he get home from work at 4 and not freaking do anything. These are the thoughts going through my mind. And I get one day off a week, and on that one day off, what do? I spend it cleaning the house. So then that amplifies my anger even more. I'm like, why should I be the one doing the cleaning when I'm the one that's barely home and I'm busting my ass? And instead of talking to him about it, I just give him the cold shoulder, and I spend all night angry thinking about this subject. In June, when I wasn't on birth control, we were not fighting. I didn't blow up over stupid shit. Everything was great. As soon as I started taking my birth control, about a weekend, little fights started happening that I always start, because he's not a person of confrontation and fighting. He's actually a really amazing man, and I flipped out over stupid shit. And yeah, he needs the help around the house. Yes, instead of coming home and grabbing a beer and sitting on the couch playing Black Ops, he should probably do a little bit of cleaning so that when the weekend comes, I can spend more time with him and less time cleaning the house. But men don't think or function that way, and I know this, so I have to tell myself to remind him, leave him notes to clean things, and he'll do it. So it's a catch-22. It's like, alright, great, we're suppressing your endometriosis, you're not in as much pain, hopefully we're stopping any further growth from happening, even though it's pretty adamant that it's bad again, but we're gonna make you psycho. So, like, I spent an hour this morning just crying, laying in my bed, crying, thinking about how much it sucks of what I'm going through, and why do I feel crazy? Why am I crying? Why am I getting so mad over stupid things? And I know it's the hormones, and my depression, I can suppress it for a very long time. Like, without medication, I can fight it and be fine. Many people don't even know that I fight depression. Many people don't even know that I fight anxiety or that I'm ADHD, because I do my best to control it all the time, and I've gotten very good at it. I'm about to be 28 years old on Sunday. But sometimes that depression gets enough fuel and it consumes me. And have I ever thought about ending my life? Yes, multiple times. Will I ever go through with it? No. I'm stronger than that, because I have my husband, and I have my friends, and I have my fit family, and when I'm having my super, super depressive moments where I think it would just be so much easier to just not be alive, because then I wouldn't have the stress of having to pay bills. I wouldn't be working over 50 hours a week trying to build up my personal training clientele and get my face out there to make enough money that I can step down from being an assistant manager and focus solely on personal training and being a fitness instructor. That is my ultimate goal and dream. Even when I'm at my lowest point, I would never take my life. But the thought, I sit there and I do think about, why do all of this? Is life worth all of this fucking shit that I'm going through? If I see one more ultrasound on Facebook of somebody who wasn't trying, I'm gonna lose it. This is me on birth control. I am normally a very happy, positive, strong person. But if you add some extra hormones into my body, I'm a psycho crazy bitch. And it's all about chemical imbalances in the brain and this and that. And, you know, for years doctors told me I was crazy. I was imagining my pain from endometriosis. I didn't have endometriosis. No, you're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. I'm the doctor. Well, guess what, bitches? I was right the entire fucking time, and I have no PhD. It's called research and knowing yourself and your body. And I know right now that I am not myself on birth control. I am somebody else, and I don't like it. So I have to now fight this hormonal, imbalanced person to be more like myself, so that I don't ruin my relationship. My husband doesn't deserve me to flip out over dirty dishes. They're fucking dirty dishes. They can get clean. It's not a big deal. The world is not ending, but it was last night. It was ending last night for 2 hours that I was angry and couldn't go to sleep, and didn't even think about all the great things that my husband does for me. It's a struggle. It is. And some days you're just like, why do I put up with this? Is it worth it? Of course it is. It's always worth it. I'm doing my best every day, and I love what I do. But damn, these hormones make me fucking crazy. I just wish men had an idea, a taste of what goes on with a woman when she's on birth control and how it changes her. And I wish men also would understand that it's the little things in life that make us happy. doing the dishes, doing the laundry, pitching in and helping out the housework so that when we get home, we don't have to do it all. We just want teamwork. And if more men would just suck it up and help out around the house like my husband normally does. He's actually really great about it. I, again, flipped out last night. Not really flipped out, I didn't yell at him or anything. I flipped out in my mind. It's the little things, guys. It's not going on a date. It's not jewelry. It's not diamonds or pearls. It's pitching in. It's helping. It's one day coming home from work and seeing the whole house has been cleaned and the bathrooms are done and the laundry's done and it smells amazing. That moment, a woman is super happy. She will be absolutely thrilled. You want to make your woman smile? Help out around the house. Don't make her do it all. I never have to do it all. If I ask my husband to do the laundry, I come home, it's done, it's folded, it's put away. If I leave him a note that dishes need done, he does them. All I have to do is ask him and he'll do it. And it'd be nice for it to be an automatic thing, but I will take the leaving of notes and it getting done, because that's more than what a lot of people do for each other. Like, I know many people when they say, you know, their significant other doesn't do anything. I'm like, what? Nothing? He does nothing to help you out? You do everything? Granted, if I was a stay-at-home mother raising a child, and I had all that time at home and he was at work, it'd be a different story, because I of course would want to upkeep the house for my man who's providing for me, and vice versa. So if we're both working, we're both providing for each other, we should be working as a team, maintaining the house, keeping it clean, doing all that fun stuff. And of course it's not fun. It's not fun to clean, it's not fun to do laundry, but it has to be done. I've really gone off on this endometriosis rant, but I needed to vent to somebody, to something, to get it off my chest so that I can fight the demons going on in my head. That depression bug can take over and fast, and I can feel low really fast from something so stupid, something so small, and the thoughts going on in my head will take over. So if I talk about it and I release it and I post this video, I'm gonna have a better day. My Chihuahua this morning decided to attack another dog. I flipped out on him. That is not how you behave. You never do that. What is wrong with you? I feel like the world is already against me, and it's only 7:50 in the morning. So, thank you for watching this almost 15-minute rant. I'm fighting the endometriosis. I'll keep you posted on the surgery. But as for now, I'm a crazy fucking bitch. Bye.